I've been wanting to visit you for a long time, to talk about your work, and to thank you to learn more about how it is organized, and to ask the natural questions that arise in such situations. What else needs to be done to help and support you?
We are facing one problem whenever we seal up the thermal envelope somewhere. Unfortunately, Ukrainian forces start shelling that spot again, apparently because they see us working there. As soon as we finish, literally 2 or 3 days later, it gets hit again beyond repair. This has already happened to us with several buildings in the Alsosolbatsky district and even with monuments. This is about the airplane in the Belgrade district. You'd think there was nothing left to destroy, but after we arrived and helped out there, it was hit again. We don't understand it, but it's fine. We'll keep working. You can't stop us.
I see. It's clear who we're fighting against.
Right?
If they're directly destroying World War II monuments. I see. This gives us every reason to say that these are people with a neo-Nazi ideology. What else could it be? How else are we supposed to interpret this? That's exactly what it is. And even then they only took second place in the idiot contest. Why? Because they keep doing what they do. They're showing exactly who they are.
When it all started on August 6th, I went to the warehouses. At first, I honestly thought that school would start on September honest and I wouldn't be able to do it. But I got so involved that now I can't leave it behind. Besides going out with a rapid response team, I'm also involved at the Humanitarian warehouse in Deri Glazovo, assembling food packages. So I try to participate as actively as possible in everything to help whenever our help is needed.
What about your family? I live with my mom. What's her name?
Evgenia.
Pass the transmission. No, I'm serious. No irony. It's from our mothers that we all get our upbringing, including you.
We had a case like this. From Glushkovsky district, we transported a 102-year-old grandmother and her 86-year-old daughter to Zheleznogorsk, to their relatives. Unfortunately, the grandmother was bedridden. She was in poor condition, really, on the edge between life and death. Honestly, we thought we might not make it in time, but we still managed to get her to her relatives. Everything turned out fine. After that incident, I made a decision. I signed a contract with the Grom Cascade unit, and up until May 15th, I was the senior UAV crew operator in the Bryansk direction. Well, on May 15th, the contract ended and I arrived in Kostroma. Now I'm thinking about what to do next. Extend the contract.
You got bored.
I really did get bored. And then I got a call. I was told I needed to come back to the Kursk region. And I was immediately happy because acclimatization in Kostroma is terrible. The conditions here are somehow more pleasant. Today, there's also some good news for my crew. We were working in the direction of Shoska and Luka, and sometimes we covered the area around Krupetsk, Narinsk and the road to the Kursk region. And today, my crew, the guys, told me that in the settlement of Shoska, there were 2 enemy trainees and an Iskander.
That's not a UAV anymore.
It's not a UAV, but we started reconnaissance because I'm glad that the work we did in March and April has been put into the plan.
Well, they're also trying to move towards our border. Of course. Well, that's a separate topic.
Sachev Denis, originally from Kyrgyzstan. I live in the Kursk region. Yes, originally from Kyrgyzstan. I live in the Kursk region, veteran of combat operations. I took part in the railway order. Head of the combat brotherhood of the Kurkatovsky district, Kurkatov city. And at the same time, I am also the commander of the Territorial defense of Kurkatov. That's it. We have been and are still engaged in this. We started back in 2020 with fortification structures. We were involved, helping to build them.
Great. No one faltered. Everyone is working. Clergy from almost all of our traditional faiths are, in the truest sense of the word, at their posts. They are on the front line of contact, and I repeat, from all denominations. And they are providing assistance to people in the rear. And then there are the combat operations. And this help is in extremely high demand because the most important and truly essential key to any success, especially in difficult times and in the context of ongoing combat operations, is a person's inner composure and readiness for the actions that the motherland expects from them. And here, of course, motivation plays a crucial role. of course, you can do without equipment and ammunition, but inner motivation still comes first. And here, the role and importance of spiritual mentors is hard to overestimate. So thank you. I know that unfortunately there have been losses among the clergy. Thank you very much. It's clear why this is being done, in order to erase memory. The historical memory of who we are, where we came from. And why is that? So that there is no future. Well, in fact, it's all quite simple. And also to erase the memory of those who look towards Russia. We are a team. You and I are a team. And today the whole country is one team. And that is the unconditional success of all our endeavors.